Hey everybody, I'm Rick Beato. On today's Everything Music, it's What Makes This Song Great, episode 83. The band is The Cure, and the song is Just Like Heaven, coming up next. Just Like Heaven was off The Cure's 7th studio record entitled Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, which came out in 1987. The song is written by the band and it was produced by David Allen and Robert Smith. I have a little Cure story here, actually a Robert Smith story. Kind of like my Elton John story. I got to meet Robert Smith one time. This is probably back, or I'd say around the year 2000. And he had come to town to do an interview with a radio station here, 99X, and my friend Leslie that ran the station said to me, "You're a big Cure fan, right?" I said, "Absolutely." She goes, "You want to come in and meet Robert Smith?" I said, "Oh, for sure." And so I went to the radio station and he was there and he did a get together with a bunch of fans, but I got a chance to hang out with him. He was the coolest guy. If you've ever seen an interview with him or anything, I mean, he's just an amazingly warm person, and it was fascinating to talk to him. Okay, so let's talk about this song. Just Like Heaven has only 5 chords in it. A, E, B minor, D. And then in the chorus it has F sharp minor to G. So really it has A, E, B minor, D, F sharp minor. 5 chords. Let's check out the intro. Starts with bass and drums. Before any guitars come in, here's the drums soloed. Drums sound great. The song is mixed by Bob Clearmountain, who is one of the biggest mixers of the 80s and 90s. Just a brilliant, brilliant mixer. And here's the bass solo. You'll notice it has a chorus on it, and it's muted. When the first guitars enter here, the song actually has 49 seconds of instrumental music before the vocals enter. Here's the first guitar part. So that guitar is playing thirds, right? So you have the third A to C sharp of A major, then G sharp B, which is like a first inversion E major chord, right? So over the E major chord, you've got first inversion, and then B minor, and then root and third of a D major chord, okay? Well, that's going on. The second set of rhythm guitars enters here. That's with full chords, and that's actually multiple parts. Sounds like 2 parts. Now here are these 2 guitar parts together. Next, we have the synth part comes in that's sounds just like what the 80s sound like. That's what I love about the 80s, are synth parts like this. Okay, next we have the entrance of this line. This is the line that everybody knows. That is such a cool part. I'm going to play along with the track here when that comes in. Let's check it out. And then this. And then the vocals enter.
Show me, show me, show me how you do that trick. The one that makes me scream, she said. The one that makes me laugh, she said. And threw her arms around my neck.
You also notice at the beginning of the verse that the keyboards drop out, the single note line comes out of the way and it's just down to the rhythm guitar, so it naturally brings the volume down so the vocals are more front and center. Listen. So the keyboards are just fading. Just out of the way. Just rhythm there. And then at the later on in the verse, we have the hook line. Listen. Then. So the I'll Run Away With You is mimicked in the keyboard, and it has a perfectly sung harmony. I'll run away with you. Here they are together. I'll run away with you. So that's your next big hook that happens throughout the song. Before we move on to the chorus, I want to talk about some of the drum fills. So steady. Long spaces with no fills. But when they come in, they're just... A lot of them are sounds like China cymbals hit in the fills. That was the fill that leads into the chorus part here. Listen. I love those tom fills like that happen. They happen all through the song. Right at the beginning of the song, we have that. These are great. Let's check out the chorus next. So it goes F sharp minor G. And then holds on D. And then it goes into the solo section. But this great fill right here. And then we're to this little piano interlude. Love the delay on it. Amazing. That's a really key component of the sound. Let's listen with the guitars here. It's beautiful. It's so moody. I love these long spaces of just vibe. The solo section is so moody. It's beautiful. One of the things that makes it great and moody is this one little guitar part that's underneath anything. Every time on that E chord, the second chord of the verse, when he plays just that little third in the bass there over the E major chord, that 1/3 in there makes that whole thing sound melancholy. That's how Robert Smith gets that melancholy vibe in this. It's not just the echoey piano that is incredibly moody, but you keep hearing that G sharp in there mixed in. The bass is playing E, but you're hearing that low third in one of the guitars, right? And that mixed in there, just that one little third gives that whole thing a melancholy vibe. Love it. The echo on the piano gives it that ethereal vibe. And that lead line comes in right there when he mimics the vocal melody, do 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 do, and he brings back this. And then we're back to the verse. Thins out again, but we have that keyboard pad in the background. Love it. There's a lot of harmonies that happen in the song at the end of the verse and then in the chorus, like here. That I'm in love with you. Now that's just simply thirds, right? You get the D chord, and then the A chord. And then on the chorus, when it goes to F sharp minor,
you, soft and only you, lost and lonely you, strangers, angels, dancing in the deepest oceans, to steal the water, you're just like a dream.
at one spot in there, because that's over a D chord here. This part where it vamps on D.
Strangers, angels,
right here. He goes on the D chord. So he's using a D Lydian sound there, right? The sharp 4, because that's the, if we're in the key of A, that's the 4 chord, right? Which is the Lydian mode. Let's check out the ending of the song. There's a really cool keyboard line that climbs here in the ending behind the vocals. Listen.
Stole the only girl I love and drowned her deep inside of me. You, soft and lonely. You, lost and lonely. You, just like heaven.
That's just hidden in the back of the mix there.
I stole the only girl I love.
You just hear it in there really lightly, right? It's like, those little things like that are hidden, they're actually not that hidden, but they're there to guide the ear along and make the song flow and connect even better. They're those haunting tones, really, they sound like, that really give the mood of the song, and it gives it that 80s vibe. That, to me, is what was so great about all the synth pop that happened in the 80s, is the moodiness of it, because of all those great synthesizer sounds like that. That's all for now. Please subscribe here to my Everything Music YouTube channel. If you're a first-time viewer, don't forget to ring the bell. Make sure you subscribe. It's really important. If you're interested in the Beato book or anything in my store, go to www.rickbeato.com and you can find everything there. Follow me on Instagram at rickbeato1. Check out the new Beato Ear Training method. If you go to beatoeartraining.com, watch the introduction video. And if you want to support the channel even more, think about becoming a member of the Beato Club. Thanks so much for watching.